What up, everybody's playing Skinny Jeans on TV on the Break Bread podcast. Welcome to episode 23. Guys, I hope you are one, staying at home, two, you're keeping safe, and three, you're locked down because the president said so and it's something that we need to do. I'm going to chop up episode 23 very quickly because my camera's about to cut. Basically, this is the time you're supposed to be building your brand. This is the time you're supposed to be locked in. This is the time where your brand should be standing for something in culture. Now I'm going to give you 5 simple ways in which you can build your brand when you're locked down. Number 1, guys, nothing is more important than a visual identity. I'll give you an example. I'm wearing yellow or orange. My background is yellow. I invested in painting this wall yellow because I knew that this video has to pop on social media. I wanted to differentiate my blog from any other blog that's out there. Now, by doing that, I immediately have a visual identity that's popping. I've got a color that you're always going to remember the blog of, from, where, to. So identity is very important. When you've got this time, work on your identity, work on your color palettes, work on your visual representation of the stuff you're taking to the world. People have got a time starved, man. People don't have time to be sifting through stuff. Even this blog here, you could think it's boring because it's probably educational, but people would just go right through the timeline and actually not even get to the video. What I'm saying is that people don't have time, so make sure you grab their time. And visual identity is so important. Think of all the brands that are talking right now. All they have to do is show you a symbol or logo, and that's it. That's number 1. Number 2, man, talk to your fans, talk to your audience, engage with them. Everyone's going live. Everyone's doing the Instagram thing. Everyone is trying to speak to their fans, and I just don't see enough of it happening. I see the established people doing it. I see the big artists doing it, but I don't see the people that always reach out to me. I don't see people doing enough for the fans that mess with their music. To the indie artists, this is the time where you're supposed to be going on live. This is the time where you're supposed to be fixing that email address. That email address is, to me, the most important thing, because the numbers that we are always talking about on social media, those aren't our numbers, but emails are important points. So focus on your consumers, because your consumers are the people that need you right now. Number 3, think about what's going to happen after lockdown. Because that's strategy. Strategy is thinking ahead. Strategy is sacrificing the little things that are talking and bubbling, the little things that could be distracting you. As a strategist, we often get taught that you need to get to that single crystallized thought, that one thought that's going to make people love you. So make sure you think about what's going to happen to your brand after this lockdown, because life won't be the same. Why am I preaching? So what I'm saying is that just make sure that you've got a plan after the lockdown, because that's what strategy is. Brands think that way. Brands want to talk about what's happening after all the stuff is over. That's number 3. And number 4, man, find your voice, find your tone, find out what you stand for, and build it. Skinny Jeans on TV has been around for 10, 12 years. Those that have messed with me have found me in weird spots. I've been on TV. I've been on TV, but it just feels good to say it. I once shot videos, still shooting videos. I went to magazines on GQ. I'm back to video. I've literally figured out that mediums are forever changing, and I think video is the best one. But I'm always crafting this brand because I know it's got a voice. I know that one day these videos will make sense. We're on episode 23 on the Break Bread podcast. But what I'm trying to say is that make sure that you fine tune what you stand for. Make sure it's relevant. and make sure people are always getting it. And number 5, sure, it's the last one, right? Be consistent. Be consistent. Push. Do it in the dark. No one's got to know what you're doing, but just make sure that you're always chipping away at what your brand is about, because consistency is what's going to get you the fame. And not fame like followers, but fame in terms of that inside feeling you get when you actually make it. You know, the fame when you say to yourself that all those 10,000 hours actually pay off, because at the end of the day, this lockdown is actually you trying to find that 10,000 hour. You know, I'm trying to chase this 10,000 hour now, because we were given 2 weeks and I was lazy. I was lazy and not doing anything. But now I figured out that I need to be consistent. Those are the 5 things. They're a bit brief, but you feel them. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Let's talk, let's engage. But it's all those things. Let me recap. It's consistency, it's your identity, it's your consumer, and it's your voice. Now, if those aren't 5, I probably forgot the last one. But yeah, man, it's the Break Bread podcast. It's episode 23. We're still pushing. All about brands, man. Peace.